Forever can never be long enough for me to feel like I've had long enough with you. Forget the wood now, we will let them see. But there's one thing left to do. See you every day.
So we met at work, and a couple of times just kind of random meetings, and then we got stuck at a mandatory fun event, and we were standing in line, and she was in line behind me, and I turned around and we just started talking, and kind of spent the entire rest of the mandatory fun thing just getting to know each other.
We talked a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time.
It's funny, when she first told me that they started dating, I was like, wait, that Nate? It's like, good job, girl.
I thought he was handsome, and he could put his boots by my bed anytime because he was such a gorgeous guy. I'm going, Andrea, wow. That's what I said. And then after I got to know him and seen how nice he was, I thought, you gotta be kidding. He's the whole package. He really is.
Yeah. Ready. I'm scared. Okay, that's gonna make me cry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's like, don't like that shit.
I turn around?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow. Really
Give
good.
me a hug.
Oh my God. Oh, honey.
Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I'm not gonna kiss you.
I know you aren't. That's a beautiful
I
dress.
kissed him before.
Oh.
Did she have lipstick on her forehead?
She has a kiss print on her forehead.
I remember the first time we were sitting on a couch, and I felt her touch me for the first time, and I knew I was in big trouble. I'd never felt anything like that before in my life, and we haven't stopped.
Nope. Yeah.
It's hard to describe them as a couple without thinking of them as individuals, to be honest with you. Yeah. Because I think it's their individuality that makes the specialness of their gathering. Both of them have experienced a lot of life, and both of them have seen in one another the healing of a lot of things that's happened in their lives' experiences. And so when I see them together, I literally see two people that are finally sensing a wholeness within themselves, as well as within their unity.
Yeah, I was going to say pretty much the same thing. I see them really as fulfilling each other, being the other half that they were missing, and by together they're more complete more at peace. I see more joy and fulfillment in Nathan, and I understand that is true from Andrea as well. They seem quite complete together.
They treat each other amazing. Like, of course, every now and then they get in minor fights, but they just laugh it off. And they're super nice to each other no matter what. And just like the perfect couple. Like, you know, there's always that one really cute couple, and they're so cute together.
I feel like Andrea and Nate go together very well, and they never argue, and they're both really nice people.
I'm really excited for them. Yeah, they just work so well together, and I'm just like happy to see that like come together.
I feel really, really happy for them, and I really hope that they'll be happy together and at least be there for each other whenever things get bad. If things get bad.
They treat each other like really good friends. Like, they're always there for each other, and you can't split them up.
He's so handsome. Next joke.
Ready to go do it? You look very nice.
Andrea, you are the best friend I've ever had. It amazes me the way that you compliment me in every single way. I can't tell you how proud and honored I am to have you be willing to give your life to me and cherish and enjoy it forever. I ask you to marry me because I can't imagine life without you. I want you as mine and only mine for all of my tomorrows. And I want the whole world to know how much I adore you. Loving you is joy. Living beside you is peace. Laughing with you is effortless. Seeing you is beauty. Feeling your touch completes me. You are my home, my heart, my best life, my everything. You are proof that God has never stopped loving me and has never given up on me. You embrace grace. You embody grace and kindness, and your ability to forgive and forget is awe-inspiring. You have healed me in more ways than I could ever say, and today you make me whole. Your selfless giving heart is beautiful, and being the object of its affection takes my breath away. I feel so strong I could stand up to anything, and so weak you can melt me with a look. I give you myself unreservedly and with no misgivings, no fears, no doubts. And with that, I promise to love you passionately, to wake up better for you every single day, to be with you in all the good times and the bad, to hold you when you cry, comfort you when you're sad, laugh when you laugh, share in all your victories and defeats, always work for your good, care for you when you're sick, hurt, or crazy, hold you in my arms every morning, night, and as many times in between as I can. I give you the best of me exclusively for as long as I have breath. And I promise to care for Blake and Emma as my own and work tirelessly for their good just as I do for Kai. Please take this ring as a promise of my constant love, care, and devotion for the rest of my life. I'm yours, you are mine, and with that, I have everything I've ever wanted in my life. You are an incredible gift from God, and I promise never to take you for granted or to stop honoring you for as long as I live. Thank you for making me the happiest man I know.
Andrew?
Nathan, I feel like I've known you my entire life. I'm certain you're the other half of my soul. We are finally home. When we met, I was amazed that you even existed, and my heart whispered that you were the one. As we got to know each other, I felt calm, no anxiety, no agitation. You were so familiar to me as if I remembered you. This love was never a choice, it was inevitable from the start. But the way we navigated and protected this love was a series of choices that we will continue for the rest of our lives. I didn't fall in love with you, I've loved you my entire life. In fact, the word love isn't the only description for what we have. We are truly soulmates and best friends. Agape love. To be known and seen by you is the greatest gift of my life. To know you and see you is the greatest honor of my life. The family we've created together is the greatest joy of my life. I vow to remember that being your partner is a blessing, not a right, and I thank God every day for us. I long for you my entire life, and I never want to forget that. I promise to respect you as your own person and to realize that your interests, desires, and needs are no less important than my own. I'm committed to share my time and attention to bring joy, strength, and imagination to our relationship, and I promise to keep our adventure alive and to never be a Phyllis. I vow to keep myself open to you and let you see my innermost feelings, fears, secrets, and dreams. I promise to grow old with you as gracefully as possible, which may require some spa treatment. I will always be your partner and equal in all things. I promise to love you unconditionally in good times and bad. But most importantly, I vow to love, care for, and treat as my own son, and I thank you for sharing him with me. I'm so excited for a lifetime of growing and learning with you. I love our journey. I can't wait to support you and get to know the man you will become and to love you more every day. Together we are better than we could ever hope to be apart. And today I give you all my love, trust, and fidelity forever. You will always be the best part of my day because you are the love of my life. And I don't want to live this life with anyone but you. I pray for a long and healthy life together and that we find each other again in heaven to laugh and play just as we do today.
An average day seems to be there's never enough time in a day to spend all the time we want to spend. There's never enough time to lay in bed in the morning and wake up. There's never enough time to go to sleep at night. There's never enough time to talk. There's never enough time to watch TV. We'll find ourselves at 3 a.m. still watching Game of Thrones and playing, and we'll be late to places. There's just not enough time in a day. And after a couple years, there's still not enough time in a day, which is the average day. We share water. Our hobby is water. A beach, a pool, the sound of water, the thought of water, planning water, going to water, buying hats for water. That's what we share most of all is water and sun, but it kind of goes hand in hand. Water.
Yeah, so I would say that's probably us at our highlight. That's the peak. But one of the nice things about hobbies I see as being something that people do when they get to do whatever they want to do. And I think for the most part we find a way to make life whatever we want it to be. And that is our hobby, I think our hobby is, hey, we're out, let's stop at that restaurant. We've never eaten there before. And then we sit there and we giggle and we laugh at something dark and terrible that we shouldn't. And we order drinks and we get an appetizer and it's a blast. And then we'll go find a movie and then we'll go home and we'll work out together. And then we'll and it keeps going. It's a good hobby to have. She's my hobby.
Yeah, it's true.
And water.
And world peace. We both love world peace.
And the sun. I don't love world peace. I was in the Marines.
I think probably the advice that I would give Nathan and Andrea is the same thing that's made us, I think, very close and successful after 40 years of marriage, and that is to have a home that's full of love, a home that's full of forgiveness, a home that's full of grace and mercy, and a home that puts the other person first above yourself at all times.
Advice, take it a day at a time. You have to take it a day at a time. And if you don't, and you try to rush everything in life, then you just miss out so much, not just on your relationship, but the world goes right by you.
You go first. I gotta think. I'm drinking. You go first.
Just hope they have a happy marriage and try to get along with each other. You know, don't have a whole lot of advice because they know each other pretty well.
I can tell they're really in love. I really can. And I feel it and I sense it. So I don't think they'll have any problems. I really don't.
Yeah, I would add to that I guess one of our goals has been to basically serve the other person, almost try to outgive each other, because if you outgive each other, you both win. And that's really, I think, been a real important thing in our relationships, both giving emotionally and serving each other, that kind of thing. And of course, trying to, as you say, put 1 Corinthians 13 into practice in the home, being patient and kind and forgiving.
I think love is a connection between two people that no one is ever able to split apart.
Where two people want to spend the rest of their lives together. Yeah.
Honestly,
Just the thought of the other person makes you put a smile to your face, and you always want to be there for that's kind of hard to explain. There's so much things you can say about love, but
I have no idea what love means.
it's hard to describe love because it's such a strong word. But I know my mom and Nathan really do love each other.
I'm excited about maybe getting to see my dad happier, because I feel like that would definitely improve his life a whole lot.
It's hard to explain in words for nobody who's ever felt what it is to find your other half. It's real though. It's very, very real. And I can tell you without hesitation that I did.
You go first. I
No,
gotta think.
no,
I'm drinking.
I'll
You
let
go
you have
first.
My name is Emma Converse, and I'm 13 years old. And I live in San Antonio. It's kind of boring here, but it's alright.
What does love mean to you?
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
I've been doing the talking. It's your
You
turn.
just keep talking.
No,
You're
you
doing fine.
sway in here, baby.
No, I'm not. I don't want to give them no advice.
Can you do your best imitation of Nate or Andrea?
All right, I got one for Nate.
Okay.
So we're asking him a question. Every time he goes, "That's a very interesting question. Based on the philosophies of Aristotle," and then he dot dot dot. He says something that none of us even listen to.
Emma! Oh my god, that sounds so bad. Let me do that. Emma! That's what she always says.
Shoot.
Walk away. Or
Yeah, just racist
Tawanda
stuff.
when you
I know. Oh, yeah. None of our parents say racist stuff. So, yeah, what was the question?
Retire. What are you doing when we're old?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.